Welcome back. This is your light in darkness, and I am back again with another update and another beautiful reading for all of you once again. Today's update is again describing about what's happening with the ones who did you wrong, who purposely attempted to block your union or interfere in your connection, who purposely wished ill for you and tried to kick you out of the picture, who purposely intended to bring sorrow, suffering, and misery on your way. I saw number 111 right when I said that. Currently, these people are not doing well in their life. It looks like tables have turned already and they are not where they wanted to be. They had great plans. They wanted everything to go their way. They wanted all their dreams to come to fruition. But instead of any of that, currently they're experiencing and receiving nothing except sorrows, suffering, pain, misery, and hardships. That's what I see is happening here. These people ensure that you suffer for no fault of yours. These people wanted to crush you under their feet for their own self-gratification. However, that's the state I see them being in right now. Currently, they are the ones who are getting crushed under someone else's feet. At this moment, at this point in time, I saw number 444 right when I said that. They are in isolation and are thinking about you unlike anything else. They are totally focused on you and what you're doing in your life. They want to know everything you are doing, where you're going, what you're wearing, what your plans are, what your dreams are, and what's happening in your life. And that's because nothing they wanted and wished for is happening in their lives. Some of these people wanted to take your place. Some of these people wanted to replace you. Some of these people wanted and wished to kick you out of the picture, out of their lives or your person's life. Some of these people just wanted to win over you and overpower you. Some of these people just wanted to prove a point that they're above you and they're superior than you. However, they are being looked at and perceived as absolute nobodies by other people. They've lost their worth and value in people's eyes, in their perception, and it looks like everyone is mistreating them. Everyone is looking down on them and everyone is taking them for granted. Just like how they ensured and manipulated your person to take you for granted. Some of these people lost their jobs or the position they were standing at. Others are about to. At the same time, I'm seeing that they are suffering from depression or are about to. Some of them have attracted and catched some sort of illness or sickness which looks like is quite painful. Other people are not coming in their support. Other people are not offering them any sort of help or assistance. Instead, people are now laughing at them. People are mocking them and are ridiculing them, their choices, their decisions and actions. I saw number 737 right when I said that. They had great pride about their stability, about their prosperity, property or wealth or acquisitions. But currently, that's what I see them losing. That's what they're worried about and are stressed over, because they can see that their blessings are going away, their prosperity is going away, and at the same time, sources of income are getting taken away from their hands. That's what I see is happening here. The women in your situation were nothing but just ignorant, cynical criticizers. The men in your situation were extremely arrogant, proud, and filled with superiority complex. All these people just wanted to crush you under their feet and prove a point that they were better than you. They were special than you were and were somewhere high above than you. But that's what I see is happening with you right now. You are rising way above and way higher than these people were or are right now. They are watching all that from afar, and at the same time they're getting forced to experience those experiences and situations or circumstances they forced you to experience in the past because of their interference, because of their ignorance, arrogance, or conspiracies. They did something which affected you. They said something terrible which affected and impacted your life very negatively, terribly actually. These people kind of teamed up and ganged up together to bring you down, to drag you down, or to snatch away everything that belonged to you. That belongs to you, still belongs to you. But as I see that there's a shift that hasn't occurred, everything is shifting in your favor. Everything's coming back in your favor. Somewhere these people know that you are the one who's gonna fly above and high, and you are the one who's gonna win here. Now they can sense that intuitively, and that's driving them crazy. They're anxious about it, they're fearful about it, and they are upset about it. I saw number 1111 right when I said that. All of these people are currently living the kind of life they forced you to live or caused you to live, directly or indirectly. Now they are the ones who are in pain. Now they are the ones getting mocked at. Now they are the ones who are getting ridiculed and undermined. Now they are the ones who are losing opportunities, connections, relationships, and as well their own confidence. Now they are the ones who are getting targeted and hated for no fault of theirs or because they've exposed themselves. Everything's slipping away, everything's going away. All their wishes, desires, and dreams are crashing and shattering in front of their own eyes, and they're having to watch it. I saw number 1221 right when I said that, 1221. It looks like now there are other people who are ensuring that these people suffer, who are ensuring that they get bullied and harassed, who are ensuring that they lose their power and authority. And in the midst of it all, they are thinking about you. They're totally focused on you. They want to know what's happening because somewhere they know that you hold the answers to their questions. You hold the key. They know that they need your help or that they'll need your assistance directly or indirectly, but their pride, their ignorance, their arrogance, and their ego would never allow them to come down and kneel in front of you or ask you for forgiveness. Their ego won't allow that. But currently I see them having an ego death. Slowly but surely that's where they're headed towards. I'm also seeing that some of these people are going to get forced to witness your union or your marriage with your counterpart, if it's meant to be, while they'd have nothing left in their hands or in their lives to cherish, to feel happy about, or feel blessed about, because I'm seeing that they're losing all their blessings. Slowly but surely, everything they had, everything they built, everything they've acquired is slipping away from their hands. That's the state they are in. I see a lot of pain in their life. They're isolated or are forced to live in isolation where they're not able to do anything constructive or productive. They're slipping down in depression. They're spiraling down into a black hole of depression and anxiety and fear and nervousness. They're becoming timid day by day. They're becoming aggressive and bitter day by day. Trivial matters are triggering them. Petty issues are getting on their nerves. They're becoming very, very angry and rageful. It's not like they were very wise, peaceful, and calm in the past, but things have escalated to just some other level right now. That's what I'm seeing here. You look happy here. At least that's what they're perceiving of you. You may have your own challenges, but you're still at a very peaceful, calm state. Okay? You're not as bothered as you were. You're still moving forward. You're coming in balance. That's what they're seeing or perceiving of you. You're still focused on yourself, or you're still working on something that only you know you need to work on, or you're aware of. They want to know what it is. They want to know what's bringing you happiness. They want to know what is the cause behind the blessings you're attracting. They want to know what sort of power you or your connection has, that no one can mess with it, and the ones who have messed with it couldn't escape away. And why the ones who messed with it are suffering like this? It's because they assumed the worst about you and believed that you were a nobody, so they'd get away easily after hurting you, after targeting you, after humiliating you, or things of all that sort. But currently what's happening with them is forcing them to have a change of mind and heart, is forcing them to become humble or look at things from a different perspective. They're getting forced to look at you in a different light, or your connection in a different light. Somewhere they're getting forced to realize what sort of power you have and what sort of power your connection has. Above all, what sort of power karma and divine forces have got, the Almighty has here in the situation, because I see that all the divine forces are supporting you here. I saw number 1717 right when I said that. People are talking about these people, let me tell you that. And some of them are calling them idiots. Stupid individuals who dared to mess with a connection that's divinely guided, who dared to attack, target, and humiliate a chosen one like you, or someone who's spiritual, pure, and innocent. Tables have turned completely. The ones they tried to team up with against you are in their senses and are turning against them, turning back against them. They can't handle it. These people are getting forced to experience painful separations and endings right now. That's what's happening. I see that these people attempted to manipulate others as well, to take advantage of them. That's why they are in this state right now. They never cared about anyone in their life except themselves and their own profits and gains. That's why they are in this state. That's why they're suffering, and they'll continue to suffer as long as they remain so pathetic and disgusting.